Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to episode 2 of what I've entitled Oceancraft. Welcome, and you will see that things have changed a teensy bit. Not too much. I said I was going to do some grinding in between episodes. I've stacked up a few more chests. I've made a start on gathering up some wood and stuff. But yeah, there's a few things. I will quickly give you an overview of what I have done in between the episodes. You'll see that obviously we've got some diamonds. You may recall that we died at the end of the last episode as well, but that was while I was doing a bit of mining. Now, I haven't done as much as I could have done in between episodes. I've done a bit more grinding around the base and trying to get that sort of setup as well. So so far we've only had 6 diamonds, so there's 3 there for the diamond pickaxe, which I've obviously been able to get the obsidian. And then we've got these now. I'm going to need 2 of these diamonds additionally today as well. We should have the leather for that. And first of all, I'll show you what we did up here. Obviously, I put in a couple of windows around here. Just so that we can see out of the cliffside a little bit better. This was, obviously, it's just a cave, so I've sort of squared off the edges a little bit more, and I've sort of laid out where I think you can work out what's going there, because I need the obsidian and diamonds for that, so that's where the enchanting setup's going to go. For now, that's where my shiny things go. I've sort of cleared out this space a little bit more as well and sort of grassed it all over. We've got a staircase that runs down there to our boat at the front of the island. And I am currently here making a mess with the double tall spruce trees just for wood there. But it doesn't look like anybody else has moved into the area, so that's cool. And obviously this is what we've named our place. So what else have we got to show you? And then there is this hole at the back. Now, I didn't really show this. I've actually set up this. I wonder if anything's grown yet. I'm pretty certain that should work. Anyway, we'll see what happens. So I've dug through to the other side of the mountain. Now, we didn't actually see this in the last episode, but out here, it's still savanna, but it's a lot flatter around the back of the mountain. So obviously this is a huge mountain you can see there. So all I did was I just sort of dug through to the back here, and I've sort of done a bit of, as we say, grinding in between episodes. So I've got this all planted up. So the plan is to completely fill this with wheat, and I've got water every sort of, well, it's every 8, so the water can hydrate up to 4, and it's 8 wide, and then 8 in between all of these as well. So all of this should be fully hydrated. So I've got this growing crops, and obviously I'm gradually pulling the potatoes and carrots down there as well, and that's going to fill these 2 rows as well, and I'm just going to pull this wheat into this little gap here, and then we'll be done on that. I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, on the other side there are a bunch of animals that I'm going to be able to encourage around here. And then I have planted up a ton of sugarcane. So let's just harvest that, because I'm going to need at least a bit for today. But obviously, if we can... don't expect I'm going to get enough leather this episode to get some bookshelves. However, I have a sneaking suspicion where to get one, because I was doing some sailing around over there, and I'm pretty certain, unless someone is building their base underwater over there, I'm pretty certain I've actually come across an end fortress without actually actually trying too hard, because there's some stone bricks underwater over there, and I was just sort of having a sail around to see if I could see anything exciting. Yes, and it looks like I may have found it. Now, I didn't go in, so I just spied it and sort of left it with a mental note to come back. Additionally, actually, and this is going to be the first one that we come on to this episode, so obviously I've planted some acacia down there, and over in the distance there as well, there's some oak trees in a line as well. So I've got this, just to try and pick up some more of this acacia, because I'm going to need tons and tons of it for building around here. I think eventually this is going to be sort of like almost like a ranch, this area around here, so, you know, it'll be gardens, and then we'll have some animals, and we'll... you know, probably just have a few small, you know, like workers' buildings, that sort of thing. The other extra thing that I found, and this is very exciting, I was sort of having a mess around sort of underground, and I was constantly hearing zombies, more than the zombies that were killing me, actually. And they were sort of, it turns out they were above. Let's just answer that question. 15. So as you see, I'm coming down here, and obviously you saw in the last episode, right at the end, in the thing, that there are tons of lava down there, but we'd started sort of setting up a branch mine, that's at Y11. But here, we've got an abandoned mineshaft, which is amazing. So I actually came down here a little bit earlier just to pick up some string. So that was good. So I've picked up some string. So that's great. So I'm going to be able to get a fishing rod. And in this series, I'm going to do AFK fishing. I wouldn't do it in a normal single-player world, but because this is a multiplayer server, and because there's going to be all sorts of stuff to see, and sort of shops and that sort of thing and interactivity, I really want to get up to speed as quickly as possible, and that is really going to help. It's also got an idea for a shop, unless someone beats me to it. Obviously, when you are AFK fishing, you do get tons and tons of bows, amongst other things as well, nautilus shells, that sort of thing. So I think I'm going to open a bow shop. So as long as no one beats me to it, I'm just going to sell them dirt cheap, like 5 diamonds a pop, and hopefully. But I think what we're going to do, sort of for the first little bit of this episode, is just sort of have a butcher's around here and see what we can find. Try and get some loot. I'm not gonna pick up the rails for now. I'm just gonna pick up everything that's smeltable, and yeah, let's see what we find. I mean, it's not quite at diamond level. It needs to drop down a little bit to be at diamond level, but we should definitely be able to pick up some gold. How are we for torches? We're all right for torches. We'll need to pick up a little bit more coal. So let's see, which way do we want to go? We'll keep going right, I think. Always check your corners. There we are. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There. Oh, and there's a creeper there hiding there as well. Right. No! How's he not dead? Oh, there's tons of them. Right. Run away. God, there's loads! I suppose because it's been dark and I've been pottering around this base for a long time, so there's been tons of mobs had the opportunity to spawn, so I wonder whether it's worth going away and coming back. Now, I'll tell you some of the other plans that I have for this episode as well. I would like to, if I can... I'm just, sorry, checking E6, check E6. I would like to also jump into the Nether. And I'm actually going to... So that's one of the reasons why I've got the obsidian. And this I was going to do anyway. So I'm going to do a tunnel all the way down to... What we're going to do is the spawn town. And then we'll go and have a look into the shopping district as well and see if we can find anything cool there as well. And maybe we should sort of reserve a space for our shop as well. So that'd be quite nice if we could do that. So that is my plan for this episode, as I say. So we're going to do a bit of mining and exploring it down here and see what we find. Hopefully try not to get completely owned by the undead. And, yeah, see where we end up. So let's jump on here. There's nothing particularly exciting down there. That is just a cave. But I'll tell you what, considering how multiplayer servers work, I am almost certain that there are going to be some awesome shops down there, and I have not got enough diamonds to go and buy some stuff from them, which is a massive shame, but at least it gives me an idea for what to aim for as we play through this. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to have a quick search around here. If I find anything exciting, I will pull you guys back. But yeah, I'm going to go pick up a bunch of resources in this mineshaft, and we'll see what we get. But here is a minecart, so what have we got in it? It is not letting me... No! What have we got in here? A little bit of gold, a couple of torches, some melon seeds, that's cool. Detector ale, that's good. So once we get a potion set up on the go, we can get some glistering melons down. So let's just break all of that. Let's have that perfect. What I'm really hoping that I can find at the shop, actually, is I'm really hoping... I don't know where this witch is. I'm really hoping there's an ender chest shop, because that would be amazing. Hopefully there'll be an ender chest. Now, I know full well there's not going to be anything end-wise. It's not still been agreed on Discord, but what the plan is there's, rather than having sort of... Because someone would have gone on and taken on the ender dragon already by now. If it was unregulated. So from what I understand, the end is currently blocked, and I think it's off limits. So I don't think, even if you went in, I'm pretty certain spawn is surrounded by bedrock. But I'm not sure unless I went through, and then I'd have to kill myself. But that wouldn't be particularly helpful. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the mods actually... That's a creeper. Left you there. So it's going to be a group fight. It's going to be probably in a week, so probably next weekend. But hopefully not, because that is when I'm moving house. If the fight is next weekend, I'm hoping it's on Sunday, because that means I'll get to join in. But it doesn't particularly matter, but it's nice to catch up with the other people on the server, because I don't know any of them. I've literally just signed up as a patron, actually, to Skull, with the view of starting, sort of a multiplayer series. I didn't at the time know that this server was starting as well, so it was just a amazingly fortuitous set of events, really, that have been able to start this server series, and I'm really, really excited about it. So let's just have a quick look up here. I suppose the more and more I light stuff up, the better, but it means that around the base there's going to be more and more mobs that unspawn in the dark areas. But yeah, not seen anyone else in this area, so I don't actually know whether there is going to be whether there is anyone living by me at the moment. But this goes down a long way, so I think it would probably be safer to leave that, eh? And that gravel is precarious. So let's jump up here. But yeah, as I say, unless I find this witch, I'm going to carry on hunting, and I'll pull you back once I have got a bit more exciting news for you. Where are they going? Ho, 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 ho. Zombie party, ladies and gentlemen. Zombie party. Oh my goodness me. Why are they all up there, though? It's like they're trying to get to someone else. But there's so many of them. They're all up there. It's really weird. Like, half of them are going straight up there. There's got to be a zombie spawner down there. I need to get down there. That lava's worrying, and all these zombies are also worrying. Alright guys, I am back. My inventory is completely full, so I don't even think I've explored half of this mine yet, but I am having to call it a day because, as I say, my inventory is completely full, and I'm hoping, because I found this earlier, that this is going to be somewhere I can get out of here without dying. But this is not looking promising. I think we can cheat. Oh, cheaty. Right. Let's see if we can get out of here. This was probably a really bad idea. That looks like air. No, it's not air. Right, we're gonna have to do this again. I tell you what, it's not like it used to be. Oh, and I'm burning through the torches. Come back. Where have they all gone? Oh no, my inventory's full. Right, this was a mistake. Right, I need to get down. Right, this could be problematic. Oh my goodness me. No, someone died earlier and they got their coords. Oh, go away, creeper. Right, I honestly don't even know where to begin looking, because I don't know where I was. I was just about to say, I need to start digging out of here, because I don't know where I am. I'm going to run out of food. Damn it! Yeah, it's here. As for whether I get my stuff back, though, is another matter. What time are we on? Is it here? Was it here? Yes, it was here. Right, F3 coordinates. Right, so what is this? So I'm going... It's here. Here was my stuff. Oh, and look at that. There was air. There was literally about to be air there. Alright guys, I am back. I'm not sure how much of the last scene I kept in and how much of it I cut out. But I'm back now. I've got a smile on my face again, which isn't really true. I need to go and do some grinding again in between episodes and obviously pick up all the iron and diamonds. I'm not too bothered about the gems because as it stands at the moment I don't actually know what they were worth. But yeah, I lost 4 or 5 diamonds plus, you know, a full set of iron armor, but that doesn't really matter. The biggest thing I'm most sore about, really, sort of about everything, is the fact that I had about 5 stacks of iron, which was amazing. I was going to chuck it into a super smelter. We were going to build, well, a mini sort of beginner smelter this episode, and I was going to have iron for days, and it was going to be great. We were going to be able to get the enchanting doing because I was nearly on 30 levels, but never mind. That's what you get with. That's what you get for taking silly risks like I did, and it's not the first time I've died for silly risks. So there you go. Unfortunately, yeah, that's the thing, and I don't think I've probably am going to cut it out. So yeah, by the time I found my stuff, 5 minutes had gone, so all the stuff had gone. Unfortunately, it all despawned. So I did manage to find my way back, but yeah, unfortunately it was gone. And then actually, if you look at my name as well, I've now picked up an extra death along the way because I foolishly went chasing after all my stuff without any food. So I was taking damage as I was going around because I was just sort of charging in, and there was tons of mobs and stuff, and I just got absolutely destroyed by all the mobs and everything. And yeah, I was nearly back at the base, to be fair, and annoyingly I actually died like right underneath one of the water streams that comes down from there. It was where I emerged. I actually broke one of the signs that I placed because in between episodes as well I'd gone around the island and based some things. So I'm currently in the process of animal wrangling. To be fair, I don't really want sheep, but I need food because I lost the majority of that as well. I was hoping that I'd find some cows, but it looks like it was mostly pigs and sheep over there. So what I am going to do is I'm going to get these sheeps in here, get them bred up. You can see now I've completely fully planted the out of my way sheep. Fully planted up the farm as well. So let's just do that, except for a few potatoes, which I am waiting on. But yeah, as I say, that is where we're up to with that. I've done another harvest of the sugarcane, so I've got a decent amount of that. I should have enough to get the enchantment setup done as soon as I am back. Obviously, I've fully replenished all my iron armor and iron stuff. Got a ton of pickaxes ready to go. But yeah, I just wanted to bring you back just to show you that. I'm going to try and obviously pick up some cows at some point as well. But I'm going to move on to the next part of the episode, which I was hoping to be able to do with a bit more wealth. Also, I'll be pleased to announce that this is working. Not massive, but I'm going to be able to expand this a little bit, and it'll all just flow into there. I'm not going to have it as a massive one. I might put another 3 cactus down and just have it going as a little passive one. I'm going to pull up all that sugarcane and maybe do a sugarcane farm. I think this bit down here is sort of going to be like mechanized things because all these chunks are loaded when I'm in the base. So it all if I was AFKing, then it's all going to load up. So that's pretty cool. So let's dump this stuff back in here for now. I'm going to take if we dump this stick, and I'm going to take a couple of them. Now, actually, one thing that I did want to show you, actually, that we've got in this pack, also got a chicken, is we've modified some of this, there's a small data pack that's gone in there, and I'm pleased to announce that it's a data pack that I actually built. Tiny data pack. There's a couple of different recipe tweaks, but you can see there's a recipe here for sticks, and I've not got any planks at the moment in my inventory. It's actually just that, so you can do that to get 16 sticks, which we're not going to do at the moment. You can also put 8 in a crafting grid to get 4 chests, so there's no difference in what you actually get out of them. But yeah, it is just a case of the idea is it's supposed to speed up the crafting a little bit. But yeah, what you can do to put the nether portal in, and I'm going to put it in, I was actually going to put it in directly behind the base, directly behind this staircase, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do now, so I might put it in here. So it's quite a cool method that you can do to build the portal without actually any diamond tools. It's quite a nice way of doing it right in early game. So let me just get. Gonna need to locate some lava, but then I'll be able to show you exactly what it is. Really, really cool way of doing it. So first things first, I'm gonna have to just sort of dig down around here and try and find some lava and not die. And just we'll not put it there. And put it there. And then if we do that, so that is easy for that bit. But if I then also pick up lava and do that, that also turns it into. So basically, flowing water basically turns flowing lava into obsidian. Right, okay then guys, I am back and we are nearly down. You can see I've got a flint and steel in my hand. I've picked up a couple of scaffolding blocks as well. So let's jump in here and see what our spawn's like. I really should have a bow and arrow actually for this, but I don't have any arrows because I died and lost them all. So never mind. Let's just see what our spawn's like, eh? And the best way of identifying whether this isn't too bad a spawn actually. It's not a too bad way of identifying whether we're actually near anyone. So if I see any constructions or anything, then that's quite cool. Now apparently if I then go through Nether, right, okay. Well, that's not my base. Now, I know there's a jungle, obviously there's a jungle right by my base, but that is not helpful, so I'm going to have to work on that. So we're going to have to sync that up, which is frustrating as heck, so I am going to need diamonds in the end anyway. So let's have a look at our coordinates. I'm actually going to quickly write those down. So 475 and minus 240. And I am going to actually ask chat, what is the spawn village nether portal coords, please? Now, obviously, if I head just to 00, I'm going to get near there anyway. But yeah, if hopefully if someone can give me those, that'd be really cool. So let's work out which way is down. So that way, and yeah, so that way and that way, mostly west and south, which makes sense. I wasn't sure if the Nether was upside down. So I suppose. Just a case of going on an adventure and see where we go. Now, there's some nether quartz, which I'm going to mine up, obviously, as well for the purposes of just trying to get back. Now, if I do this, so that is going to be a very unusual thing to do. So hopefully I'll recognise that as my portal. I'm absolutely terrified of ghasts while I'm here. But yeah, in fact, this is a really nice way of getting around. It's something that I picked up off Skizman. Skizman is a YouTuber. He does a lot of projects with Impulse SV, who you'll know from Hermitcraft. Them two, and he calls this a scumpus. So what you do is you place down a block that's ambiguous to the nether, and then one on top to see it from a distance, and then one pointing in the direction that you need to go. So in this case, I'm going to have this pointing to my nether hub, to my nether portal. Now, hopefully, nobody else is using this technique as well. But yeah, I think if we just head towards 00, and we'll see where we end up. Well, okay then, ladies and gentlemen. It seems I've not actually got too far, and my optimism for hoping to find a Nether Fortress, well, I've found one. I'm not particularly excited about it. I know I've got some more torches here. Wonderful. So I'm really concerned about blazes, because I think this should be a blaze spawner. Oh, of course, because the spawners aren't. So yes, the reason I mentioned obviously in the previous episode that there was the villagers were spawning without villagers. Villagers ERS were spawning without villagers ES, and the reason for that is because all the chunks, there was a massive chunk, I think it was 6,000 chunks square, were pre-genned. And because they were pre-genned, then... because they were pre-gen for whatever reason, it didn't generate any villagers, or it didn't generate any. It didn't generate any chests, didn't generate any spawners or anything, which is a little bit peculiar. It's a little bit worrying because it might mean that it also hasn't spawned the end portals, which is I'm sure something they've thought about, but. Yeah, definitely something that is a touch concerning. But let's pick this up, because this is going to be good. And if we can come across just one... I say just one, I'd need 2 blazers. Then we'd be able to get on with a little bit of potion brewing as well. So this is quite exciting. I wasn't intending on exploring it, really, but let's see. So if I'm the first person in this fortress, there should be stuff in here. Yes! I've made a mistake. I have made a mistake. I am hungry. I have no food. I have to now go back through this because I'm going to have to go back home. There's no portals around here, which is interesting. So I'm going to have to do that. And when I go home, I'm actually going to end up not at home. I'm going to actually end up... In fact, don't jump, don't jump. I'm going to then end up in the jungle, not near my house, which is, well, near my house, but not anywhere near it. So that's interesting. So I'm going to get there, and then I think that might be it for this episode then, guys. No. No, no. Right, guys. I'm not quite back at my base yet. I have no food to regen, and there's a ghast shooting at me. It's the ghast that I thought was around here earlier. I'm hoping that I can get back. I'm a little bit worried. It'd be nice to get a return to sender, but I haven't got any food to regen. Has he gone? Has he gone? Where is he? There's something shot. Whoa! Whoa, I nearly fell off my chair. Right, where am I going? He disappeared, though. I can't see him. What? That was so strange. Right, so I'm going this way, then down here. Honestly, right, I don't know if you can tell by the way my mouse went, but I jumped so hard it disappeared. I didn't see that fireball coming towards me at all. Alright guys, I am back, and this is the result of the first portal that I came through. So this one is supposed to be the spawn village, and I believe I am on the spawn village. Which is this, and actually if you remember from the previous episode, this is where there were a couple of crops. So this is the spawn island, and it's just a giant acacia island. So this is the spawn town, and this is an absolutely spectacular building. I can't remember who did it. I've seen pictures of it on the Discord chat that we had. So yeah, this is the spawn village. So when you join in, and I'm assuming that little marker down there is probably indicative of where you would spawn in. So the actual spawn island is over there. But yeah, you come in here now. Unfortunately, it's synced with this. So when I went back through, it turns out it is. So I've just left them a little message. But yeah, so where this portal is, and I completely forgot to actually talk to you when I got here. I've placed a few extra cobblers. I'll go around. So over this bridge, And then just about here, so where I was expecting to come across a portal, actually, is a portal, and there's a ghast here somewhere. But anyway, we'll be fine. So yeah, so there's the portal here. So this, unfortunately, has synced up with that, guys. So he's, probably going to take it down, but I will find out where it is. But the next place I want to build one, then, is at spawn, which should be at 7 and then +7 and +25-ish. So, if we do this, so +7 and +25, so +7 is back here, and then +25 is here. So the spawn should be here, theoretically. 2, 3, boom, and then 2, 3, boom, boom, and for good measure, spawn island. So this should take us to the spawn island. Oh, no, let's not set fire to the nether. So hopefully, if I have done my maths correctly, I could have sworn I was at 7. Anyway. Yeah, so this should take us to the spawn island anyway. So let's see. So we should be just on a tiny, tiny island. Right. Okay. I believe that's the spawn island. But I'm not certain. Because I'm pretty certain where I spawned. I might have to take this down, because I should be at 58,198. I'm so far. Why am I so far away? Right, well, I'm going to have to take this down. Then I'm going to swim. In fact, what? Yeah, and then I'm going to have to swim over to the thing. So it's going to take a long time getting this down. So let me get on with this. We'll get back to the spawn island. We'll build the portal. We'll see what happens with it. Yep, and then that is going to be it from me, guys, then today. So that is it. It's been a bit of a bitty episode, so I apologise for that. There was a bit of a plan. It didn't go as well as hoped. But yeah, that is going to be it from me, guys. So if you did enjoy the video, please do leave a like in exchange for me losing all the iron blocks at the start of the episode. If you haven't already, if you could consider subscribing to the channel to keep update with these episodes, which should be coming out very, very frequently, ideally at least every other day, but hopefully a little bit more at the moment. And also some Minecraft stories and a hardcore survival series as well. Otherwise, guys, that is it from me. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next episode.